Aquarius, hello, welcome to your February reading. My name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I am going to use the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck followed by my Animal Tarot to do you a reading for February. This reading is for those that most need to hear it. If it resonates, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. If it does resonate or I resonate as a reader, don't forget to hit that like button, to subscribe to the channel, to comment, or to perhaps become a member. All of the details are in the description box below. Alongside that, my gift back to you is to offer you 30-minute online pay what you can readings. These are in addition to my fixed price 45-minute and hour readings. Again, the link is in the description box below. So let's move ahead with your reading. I'm going to pull an overriding card from this life coaching oracle to see what comes out for you, and then we'll move into the tarot. So what has come out, my darlings, is energy healer and nourishment has come out for you. So it's important for you to recognize that you have a gift. I'm sure many of you realize this already. As an energy healer, your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. And alongside of that, nourishment, you're being asked to take time out for self-care. So when we do recognize and understand about energy, that we are simply energy, that our emotions are energy in motion, emotion, and that we are always in a vibrational relationship with everything around us because we're the same beautiful life source energy. We have to also recognize that sometimes we have to take time out. If we are an energy healer, we tend to give a lot. We tend to wish for others to feel and see things the way that we do. We tend to wish to protect others. We tend to always wish to affect a change, both for ourselves and for others. But we can't always be on that constant giving out of energy if we're not also looking after ourselves and receiving ourselves, because it's a little bit like radiators and drains. You know, those that are in need of help, and if they're coming to you and they're in need of help, they can drain your energy, and you have to replenish that, my darling. It is nourishment for your soul. You're being asked to take time out for self-care. And when we come into a state of exhaustion, that is because of that depletion of energy within us. And you're being asked to replenish that energy now, to do what feels right for you, that you enjoy to do, that fills you with that high vibration and takes care of yourself at this time, because you're trying to, it's almost give at the moment on empty. And it's very important that you stop doing that. You know, I always find as a reader that I can go through days and days and days of being in a constant vibration to give the readings, but I have to take time out here and there. And I also take time out at the weekends too, because I need time back for myself. I need to regroup myself as well. And it's a very important time. It's having, just like we rest at night, we sleep at night. We can't constantly be awake. We have to have time out and time to sleep. You have a natural ability to and you have shown that to yourself, to heal yourself. That is your understanding of energy, and others is needed now as well. So, you know, you can't do what you are intending to do for others until you have taken some time out for self-care at this time. So let's get a little bit of tarot for you to go along with this. Thank you. And let's see, I want to see, first of all, where you are feeling right now. This is your sort of overriding card. And you've got the Falcon, the Seeker of Feathers, the Seeker of Truth. So within your energetic space, you have made a very firm decision to remove yourself, to stay away from negative energy. Within that encouragement for yourself as well, you've created much more of an expanse of peace, of being able to see things from a higher perspective as well. And you are not only with this shedding of feathers here, and feathers represents the swords here, you're not only releasing information that's been trapped within you. Now I'm talking about energy as information here as well, but you're also sharing that with others. I feel like that dropping of a feather, somebody was to pick that up on the path, they would see it as a sign. So I feel that you must remember that everybody who comes to you is within your divine design and their divine design to receive a sign, to receive a message. But the falcon also needs to rest, my darling. The falcon can't fly the whole time. And Spirit wants you to perhaps do something to move in a different direction, where you're not constantly always seeking out opportunity, but actually resting as well. But that's a beautiful energy to have, the Falcon. And alongside of that, you've got the Magician here, but it is the Raven, the messenger of magic. You, my darling, are within this space of being an energy healer. And an energy healer, as you know, can be somebody who reads cards. It can be somebody who is a Reiki master, teacher, practitioner. It's somebody who writes from a healing perspective. It's somebody who produces, perhaps it's images. It is whatever it is that is there to assist. It is there to help. It's there to be a helper, a healer of others, of the planet as well. So it could be environmental for you too. And you've worked really, really hard at this. And I can see with this messenger of magic that those that do come to you within their divine design, and you to them as well, them as your client, you are able to give them just at that right moment as a messenger of magic. You're able to help manifest in them a shift and change to help themselves. Because as you know, you can't heal another, but you can trigger in them, you can manifest in them that divine timing moment for them to start to see things from a new perspective. So it's a beautiful energy, Aquarius. Let's see what your challenges that Spirit is saying alongside this taking time out for self-care. And you have got the Spirit of Freedom here with the horse, and so this is the Chariot. And I'm feeling that because of this is movement, this is energetic movement, your challenge is to actually rest. It's simply that Spirit is saying, the Spirit of Freedom, to if you were to rest, if you were not to put so much on yourself, not to achieve so much the whole time, to be more at the natural pace of things, to understand that everything is always moving, always changing, even when we feel we do nothing. And in fact, when we're doing nothing, when we're being in the stillness, that's when we receive the most valuable information, the most valuable healing, the most valuable shifts and changes within us. And the Spirit of Freedom is to say that, you know, with this Chariot, with this movement, the time, you need to be in balance. You need to balance out that perhaps there are things that you're doing more of. The Spirit wants you to moderate, to temper, to come back, and perhaps look at other things as well, to take your hands off the wheel a little bit. Try not to control this. Try not to worry about what is coming in for you. And just to allow the fact that the rested energy that you're going to accumulate is then going to be free energy for you to do for you to do what you wish with, my darling. And this is the white horse. So this is the purity of spirit. This is your approach to life. This is your authentic soul's approach to life. So that is your challenge, sweetie. Let's look at your recent past. Thank you, Spirit. What wishes to come out? I mean, when I say recent past, this is energy in the past that is still affecting the present. It could not be recent. It could be a while back. But what have we got? We've got the Sun card. And that is stunning. You've got the call to awakening. So with the rooster here, and you've got more than one sunflower here. So what I feel is that in the past, you know, your call to yourself, the wake up, you had a wake up call in the past, and it pushed you, shoved you. The universe, as I call, gives us a little slaps around the face or the hand sometimes. It pushed you towards awakening. It pushed you towards taking a break, towards seeing life from a different perspective, towards understanding who you are and what makes you tick, towards understanding about energy, to move into that energy space. I know you're an early riser. I know you like to make the most of your day. I know that you like to say, right, this is how we're going to do it. But I feel there is too much of a structure in your life, too much of perhaps a rigid structure, and Spirit wants you to relax a little bit more. And I feel also that there is within you the need to get others to wake up, you know, this call to awakening. The rooster wakes everybody up. So there is like, it's time to wake up now. It's time to do this. And it's just a reminder for you with the Spirit of Freedom here, that everybody has a free choice, everybody has a free will, and it's within everybody's divine design when they see things in certain ways and when they don't. And we can just give them a call to awaken, but if they decide to carry on sleeping, that's their choice. And everybody is exactly where they're meant to be in their life, and we cannot fix another. So let's have a look at your kind of conscious mind, what it's thinking about right now. and you have got the Ace of Feathers, but it's upside down. And this is because I feel that you are burnt out, my darling. So that Ace of Feathers, that way forward, that clarity, that mental communication, the intuitive communication that's coming through, all of it is a little conflicted at the moment. And it's because you are tired. It is because you're trying to do too much. And the Stork, again, carries messages. And there is a new cycle here for you, but it is to say that it's almost like there's been an energetic dump on you. And sometimes to remember as well that when people are in a bad place and they are with somebody who they lean towards, who they rely on, who they listen to, who they find encouraging, sometimes subconsciously they'll just dump a whole load of energy on you. And it's to recognize that as well, to recognize that that's what you're feeling at this time. It's not necessarily all of your energy, it's others too. So to do a cleanse, to do a releasing of other people's energies, to take your space back, my darling. What is in your subconscious? So this is that wonderful, very naughty, but no sense of humor subconscious that imprints everything within us as an emotional feeling and a vibration and a resonant signature out to the universe. And we have got the 8 of Cups here. And alongside of that, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. So again, there is a sort of correlation at the moment between your conscious and your subconscious. Well, there isn't, okay? So you kind of have these wonderful moments of feeling and understanding and sort of using your senses and imprinting them within your subconscious. The 8 of Cups with the octopus is about coming away from a certain aspect of a way of doing things or a relationship or a job. But for you, I'm feeling it's about coming away from the sense of having to rush things. So you're subconsciously now trying to make that shift and change in your life. You're trying to be more fluid. That's what you're feeding through to your subconscious. And I will see that in the near future that you're starting to see the results of that. So whether this reading is an affirmation or a reminder or a new way forward for you, the 8 of Cups is the coming away of certain aspects of thinking and feeling about things that you have recognized have created an impact within your life. And the octopus is a great teacher, my darling. The 2 of Fossils, the 2 of Pentacles, is again with your subconscious, that feeling of being overwhelmed. So your subconscious is overwhelmed right now with emotions and feelings and the vibration of, you can't do this, you're finding it difficult. And therefore, perhaps, again, there are certain things that are being presented to you in your life that are coming back to you because of what you've been giving out, that are trying to give you opportunities to perhaps just take your energy back, to have a break. You might be presented with all sorts of things that is encouraging you just to stop for a little while and to have more fun, to have more play in your life. So let's have a look at your near future, my darling. This is your energy and your near future. Thank you, Spirit. And we have got, well, wow, we have got the Peacock, the Illuminator, the Star card here. I really feel that despite, even if this reading has resonated with you, that inherent feeling within you, that push towards perhaps taking a little break, going on holiday, whatever it is, sweetie, is you're moving into the star position. It's moving into releasing of energy that's not yours, releasing of energy that's stuck energy, releasing of the need to come into that full expression of who you are yet. I mean, this beautiful tale here, but you're seeing the understanding of what you truly understand. I think sometimes when we are involved in energy work, when you're involved in energy work and we give so much, it is also to remind ourselves that as we give, we receive, that actually to be an energy healer or a helper is with the understanding that as we give, we are also receiving for ourselves, and we're doing it for ourselves as much as we're doing it for others, because how can we pour from an empty cup? And that this journey that we have undertaken as an energy healer is one to encourage us to expand, to move beyond, to look at reflections of ourselves, to see what's being reflected back in life at us, to see it all as a teaching tool for ourselves. Each of our clients is a teaching tool for ourselves. And the peacock is to come into that full expression of who you are. And there has been some illumination, some truth that is coming in for you to assist you with this at this time. But it's a very beautiful card, the peacock, and it is a sign of shifts and changes for you in the future. Let's have a look to see just a last bit of advice from Spirit for you. Too many cards, please. Thank you. One card, Spirit. Thank you. So 5 of branches has come out, and the 5 of feathers. Continue to come away from negative energy at this time, my darling. Continue to try and bring yourself away from inner conflict that you are feeling at this time about where you are. You have a choice now to detach yourself energetically. It's not to say to detach people from your life, but it's a choice to remove yourself from focusing perhaps too much on other people's energy and trying to fix them, trying to heal them, as opposed to looking at yourself, to looking at what you need in this present moment, to focus on your own growth, my darling. And, you know, the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Branches are a conflict between what you're desiring and what you're communicating. So within the space of understanding energy and projecting it out there, and you can do this, you're a conscious manifester and you live life consciously, is when you're putting it out there as a gratitude, as a form of thanks to the universe for what you wish to manifest in your life. It is to remember the feeling, to feel the feeling that it's already happened, to feel the gratitude for where you are, who you are, what you've achieved already, and to not feel the lack of what is not in your life. And that is ask and ye shall receive, without judgment of another or yourself or your situation. You're exactly where you're meant to be. It's the radical acceptance of where you are. And also to look into this 5 of Branches and the 5 of Swords as an energy that's come to help you to learn more. To learn more. These are your greatest teachers. These situations in our lives are always our greatest teachers. They're not to be ignored. They're to be looked at. They're to be considered. And then they are to be released with the understanding that the lesson has been learned, and then it dissolves and dissipates from our life. It is to be silent. It is not to get involved in that energy. Where attention goes, energy flows. But Spirit is, this is a beautiful, beautiful card, a beautiful reading for you. And I'm just going to pull one more card. Thank you, Spirit. So what you have got, my darling, is lots and lots of choices coming up for you. And they want you to have fun with them, okay? They're all fulfilling choices. They're all choices. They're all considerations, situations, possibilities, choices, opportunities for you, my darling, to have some fun. To keep it spiritually simple and have some fun. So look for the joy in the possibilities and choices that are coming towards you at this time. Alongside, there we are, the 3 of Cups, having fun. This is recognizing Spirit's sense of humor. It's recognizing the weird, the wonderful, the coincidences, the serendipitous moments. It's enjoying it with your like-minded soul family, soul friends who get it, who understand you don't have to express or explain yourself to them. They just immediately get it, go, oh my God, can you believe what happened? Isn't that amazing? Thank you, universe. It's that sort of energy. And you're here coming out as the Ram, the Earth Father. This is the Emperor. You are already leading in whatever field, energetic field you're in. Literally, here's a field, Spirit, sense of humor. You're already leading within that field. This isn't a ram who's stubborn. This is a ram who's confident about his approaches and how he does things, about the ability to make decisions spontaneously, to perhaps move in a new direction. But the ram is standing still here. It's not moving. So Spirit is urging you at this time to come to a little bit of standstill in your life and to ponder, to quietly reflect perhaps why you can't go any further at this time. Do you see this edge of this cliff? Perhaps Spirit is just saying, just stop for a moment, and then all these wonderful new opportunities will arise. So there we are, angels. That is your February reading for you. I trust that it resonated with those that came to listen. I look forward to doing another one for you soon. In the meantime, do check out my daily readings as well. And I do a weekly relationship reading as well. Take care, my darlings, and so much love to you. Bye-bye.